Chapter 5 Water, a Necessity. We will learn sources of water, storing water, evaporation of water, condensation. All living things need water to survive. Life is not possible without water. It is one of the basic constituents of all living beings. Around 70% of our body is made up of water. We need water for drinking, bathing, washing, cooking, and many other activities. Plants need water to live and grow. Animals also need water to drink and take bath. About 3/4 of our planet is covered with water. Therefore, Earth is also known as Blue Planet. Most of the water on the Earth is present in seas and oceans, which is salty. Some part of water is frozen in the form of ice or snow. Only 1% of Earth's water is fresh, drinking water, which is available in rivers, lakes, and wells. Sources of water. There are various sources of water. Rain. Rain is the purest form of natural water and main source of water on Earth. It fills rivers, lakes, and ponds during the monsoon season. Some rainwater seeps into the ground and fills wells and raises the groundwater level. Underground water. The rainwater that seeps into the ground gets collected as underground water. This water is safe and clean for drinking. It can be brought to the surface with the help of wells, hand pumps, and tube wells. Sometimes underground water appears on the surface in the form of springs. Lakes and ponds. Lake is a large area of water surrounded by land. An area of water smaller than a lake is called a pond. A pond may be natural or man-made. Rivers. The rivers which get their water from rain are called rain-fed rivers. They do not flow throughout the year. They dry up during the summer season but have plenty of water in the rainy season. They are also called perennial rivers. For example, Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari, Narmada, and Mahanadi River. We know that the higher parts of mountains are covered with snow. The rivers which get water from the melting ice and snow from high mountains are called snow-fed rivers. They do not dry up in any season. They are also called non-perennial rivers. For example, Ganga, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra River. Oceans and seas. Oceans cover more than 2/3 of the Earth's surface. An ocean is a huge water body. There are 5 oceans in the world. They are the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Antarctica Ocean. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world. A sea is also a large water body, but smaller than an ocean. There are many seas in the world. Storing water. Though rain is the major source of water, but it does not rain throughout the year. So we need to store and conserve water. This is done by building dams, canals, and reservoirs. Dam. A wall built across a river to hold back or block the flow of river water is a dam. This water is stored and used to generate electricity, irrigate fields, and even for domestic purposes. Canal. A canal is a channel of water taken from a river and used to irrigate the fields. Reservoir. A reservoir is an artificial or man-made lake built behind a dam to store the blocked water of the river. Later, the stored water is used for various activities. Evaporation of water. There is a large amount of water found in the form of water vapor in the air. When water gets heated, it changes into steam or water vapor and goes into the air. The change of water into water vapor due to heating is called evaporation. Fact file. Plants give off water vapor through tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. This is called transpiration. There are many conditions in which the water evaporates faster. For example, number 1. Water evaporates faster when it is windy. Pour water into 2 small containers. Keep one under the running fan and the other in a room without a fan. We will see that water evaporates faster under the running fan because the wind helps in fast evaporation. So, our mother keeps wet clothes under the fan during the rainy days. Number 2, water evaporates faster in high temperature. High temperature makes the air hot and helps in fast evaporation of water. 3. Water evaporates faster when it is left in the open. 4. Water evaporates faster when the air is dry. We must have seen that clothes take a long time to dry in the monsoon season because the air is full of moisture. In summer season, the air is dry, so clothes dry quickly. The evaporation becomes faster on sunny days. 5. Water evaporates faster when the surface is large. Water evaporates faster when it is spread on a large area. Therefore, we spread our clothes to dry them. If not spread properly, they will take a longer time to dry. Condensation. When water vapors cool down, it changes back into water. This process is called condensation. Have you ever observed drops of water on the surface of a glass filled with cold drink? These drops are actually condensed water vapor. In nature, water vapor condenses to form water in many ways. Clouds, dew, fog, frost and snow are all the examples of condensation. The process of evaporation and condensation are two very important factors which maintain the balance of water on the earth. They regulate the water cycle or rain cycle. They cause the continuous movement of water from water bodies to air and then back to water bodies. Water is a very precious natural resource. We must use water judiciously and prevent its wastage. Keyword: rain-fed rivers, the rivers which get their water from rain. Snow-fed rivers, the river which get their water from the melting ice and snow from high mountains. Evaporation, change of water into water vapor due to heating. Condensation, the process of water vapor changing into water due to cooling. Water cycle or rain cycle, the continuous movement of water from water bodies to air and then back to water bodies. Points to recall. All living things need water to survive. Life is not possible without water. The different sources of water are rain, lakes, ponds, rivers, seas and oceans. Rain is the purest form of natural water. Water is stored in dams, canals and reservoirs. Evaporation depends on wind, temperature, surface area and air. Evaporation and